I've always believed that an engineer can make a difference. My interest in travel started with the stories at school, at primary school, of boat voyages, discovery, Canada, Africa, America. All I wanted for Christmas was an encyclopedia, but the geography version, telling me all about Africa, which fascinated me. My interest later became engineering, and I suppose the feeling that you could make a difference. Back to basic life, living off the land, hunter-gatherer philosophy, building your own house out of materials arising from around where you live. I've never let it go, really. It's just an object of fascination. I've known Robert Adiba now for a number of years. I met him in August 2000, and he said to me, having got to know him for half an hour, "Ian, you've got to help us keep us alive." Well, that's a bit of a challenge. In 2014, we heard there was an opportunity to meet the First Minister of Wales in Uganda because he was making a visit to Mbali. Robert wouldn't allow him to leave without putting a challenge in his hands. As a team, we decided to go and find out what it was, so we went to see the district health officer. He gave us a copy of the type challenge, and we read, "Please can we have an improved maternity provision for the women in this district of 60,000 people."
The biggest challenge that we have been having is the space, the capacity, because sometimes we can even have like 8 mothers in a day, but they don't have where to rest from. So we are forced to discharge them before the time of discharging, so that they can create space for others, the ones who come later. Then sometimes they can even end up sleeping even on the floor. We thank God that He brought you here, and here we are. We have now a maternity section, which is so spacious, and we are really glad for that. So we shall encourage more mothers to come to deliver from here, since we have a lot of space to accommodate them.
Citizen HKS was being born, we'd recognized that there's a lot that we as architects could do to start to affect the way that people live in their communities. And the last thing we want to do is step into a community without knowing anything about their culture and what they really need and try to prescribe something onto them. So the opportunity to partner with EFOD was just, it felt like it was a gift from the gods telling us we were going in the right direction, because it was exactly what we needed. We didn't know how to build in Uganda, but EFOD does, you know. So it was a perfect partnership from the start, and it really set Citizen HKS up on a trajectory to be successful on subsequent projects. When I launched Citizen HKS, I started off with a story that's personal to me. I kind of got to a point in my life where I didn't know what I wanted to do. I felt really lost, and I wanted to do humanitarian work. So I looked around and saw that there were some architecture firms that were investing in humanitarian work, but not many, and they weren't doing it especially well. And I saw that as an opportunity for me to be able to connect the thing that I was passionate about and the thing that I had chosen to be my career. And so for me, it's full circle, because being here in Africa is a dream for me, and being able to see a project that I've spent the last 3 years thinking about, and the people that I've been spending the last 3 years talking about, being able to meet them and see them, it's just amazing.
I kind of knew that I'd end up drawing it. It was just whether it was drawn for HKS or whether I drew it in my own time. It's a project that really goes to the heart of rural life. I think the reason it touches so many people is we all have mothers and sisters, aunts. We all have a connection to family life, to babies being born, and to the safety that's required around them. And so to get involved with something that fundamentally alters and changes the lives of mothers here, you realise there's a connectivity that is genuinely global. It's just about the basics of life. And so, if not me, then who?
You know, we were in an awards dinner in London a number of years back, and after some celebrations, a challenge was put to the table that we could do something in Uganda. And naturally, being a good bunch of Welsh boys, we took the challenge up, and that's what really started our relationship with EFOD.
My interest, being the region manager of the shared apprenticeships back in South West Wales, was to bring our best youngsters, male or female, out here to work on a scheme. We all thought it would be a good additionality for the apprenticeship programme. We started this in May 2015, and 2.5 years on, we've had over 25 youngsters from South West Wales. 3 females come out and worked in it, which was a challenge, but challenge worth taking. And I think it's been great, really, that all the youngsters that have worked here have learned so much by coming here. And I think they become better citizens at home.
Without a shadow of a doubt, you know, it's the coin of phrase, it's life-changing. Yeah. And it has been, you know, when you speak to some of the people that have come out here, how it's affected their outlook on life. They come back to South West Wales, which is mainly made up of small companies, having had this experience to work abroad for maybe only a fortnight, maybe a month or whatever. But, you know, when you've got people that have come out 2 or 3 times, you know, and they'd come back tomorrow at the drop of a hat, because, you know, they can see the benefit not only to the community here, but to the community back home as well. And we've had some fun, you know.
I think
we brought rugby kits and football kits out and balls, and they've had a kick about. They've had to organise a couple of football games, and it's just been a great experience to see that, you know, to see the smile on their face. And that's something we've noticed. They smile a lot out here. They really do.
We've had a laugh. Everybody's come out. They've said they've enjoyed coming out here. You know, it's, when you can have fun and enjoy, it's not like work then, Del, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's good fun. So
it's not at all. You know, as I say, looking forward to the first birth here. Yeah. And you know that I think that'll put the icing on the cake.
Especially if it's a boy, it'll be Delwyn.
Anthony.
Things comes, project comes, they pick to me and they teach me how to making bricks, so that thing makes me happy. They are now that money which I'm getting now, I used to pay my school fees to my children, all the things which I'm using at home, I'm now getting from it. That's why I'm happy.
When I came here to join the project to do some work, it is of a high value to me. It helped me actually to raise the standard of living, because before that life used to be of no value. But when I started working with this project, I'm now raised up. So we are very happy on my side. I'm very happy, I'm very glad. So my congratulations go to Jan and his group. He has done to me something of a great value that I will not forget him in my life.
Production and delivering babies in the Catchambale area started on Friday the 5th of November when Josephine gave birth to the first little boy. 2 delivery suites, 2 wards, one isolation of 2 beds, another one of 7 beds, 1 private ward, and all the infrastructure. First class Western standard provision, and 5 to 7 women a day are coming to give birth in new provision. Superb. I've got 3 children. I've got 6 grandkids. We've benefited from first class provision every time. It's time it happened to others.